All right, guys, for everyone watching, my name's Andrew Taylor. I've been with Family First Life for 7 years. It's been a crazy ride. We were just talking. We did $8.5 million in a month in issue paid premium because of the system, which has been a blast. Today we have Zach Twardowski and Jordan Lowry with us. And thanks for coming in. We're going to go over selling agents the right way on this opportunity, because I think you guys are probably some of the best at that. And then Jordan, we're really excited to have you. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
For multiple reasons. So one of the reasons is last year, actually we got something to show you. Drew, let's show them what we found from last year.
All right.
So I can't wait to see how good you are in like a year, man.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the
Are you
team.
ever going to make a run for Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah.
When?
I mean, 2020.
2020.
2020, 400K.
If
Yeah.
you don't do it, can we shave your head?
Oh man.
Yes.
Dude, we're going to play this for you if you don't do it.
Okay, I'm committed. Let's go for it. 400K, 2020, Hall of Fame, first full year, because I wasn't started January 1, so first full year. It'd be.
Are you kidding me, dude?
This business already changed my life, so it's hard for me to say that would change my life forever, but it would like re-change it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's going to keep changing.
Yeah.
Dude, you have really nice hair too.
Oh man. Oh no.
So we also got a gift for you. Twardowski, you want to get that gift out of the closet?
No way, dude. All right, man.
All right, let's do some training and then we're going to shave your head. Or do you want to give him a mohawk and then we'll do it? All right.
I'm a man of my word. Oh.
Did you think we were going to remember?
No.
An agent actually sent it to us and said it was such a good training, but did you hit Hall of Fame?
I didn't.
Get him right down the top, dude.
Right
here?
Yeah.
Oh, Zach. I thought we were friends, Drew. Oh.
All right. So while he's giving you a mohawk, talk to us how you recruit everybody.
Dude, I can't believe this is happening. Dude, to be honest with you, I think it's selfish not to recruit, man. I don't know what else to say. I recruit everyone. I talk to my Uber drivers, servers, everybody. Me and Zach, we were out yesterday for dinner. We recruited the server. I think it's selfish not to recruit. Like, you see how much this business has changed people's lives, and it'd be crazy not to recruit. So I just recruit everybody.
Hey, get the other side, and then let's get into recruiting.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, while he's doing this, how long have you been with FFL? What's been your experience?
So this is my 24th month, 2 years. And I should have hit Hall of Fame. So 24 months. We have about 120 agents, so we're doing right at 900 grand a month. So it's been pretty good.
And what were you doing before?
I was with another company for 6 months. I was at 40% comp, so I was pretty much just trying to pay my bills.
Give him a little skinnier mohawk.
A little skinnier mohawk?
Yeah.
Wow.
That actually doesn't look too bad, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
A little skinnier
Let's
still?
do yours next.
Hey, I hit my goals, bro.
That's brutal, dude.
And I don't publicly say them unless I'm going to hit them.
Wow. I'm a man of my word. What can I say?
How's that one? Good?
Yeah. All right, let's finish and then we'll do the rest.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about this.
Best business ever.
When you hire somebody, how do you give them realistic expectations of what it takes to succeed? Because your job as a manager is to kind of sell them on what the effort they have to put in to get a result. How do you do that?
I think everyone can be coached differently. Every agent's coached differently. Everyone wants something different out of the opportunity. So I don't really sell them on FFL as much as I figure out what they want and then just try to work backwards, you know. And
Now, do you say anything like, "Hey, you're going to have to work this much. You're going to work a lot. You're not going to have a whole bunch. You're not going to have work-life balance in the beginning because you got to get ahead." Do you sell them anything on that?
yeah, I mean, as long as that's their goal is to get financially free, I just say, you know, are you going to be full-time or part-time? Okay, what does that mean to you? Okay, full-time here is 30 appointments a week. Anything less is part-time. And so I just try to be upfront about that as possible, because before I would try to make it sound easy, and I recruited a lot of the wrong people, and it really
That's
cost
what I
me.
want to talk about. How do you not recruit the wrong people?
You just got to be honest with people. I think you got to be insanely direct. Tell them, you know, it's gonna suck. It's a new career. You got to be ready to do whatever it takes, and you know, you got to be a little crazy. But I think we should let Zach talk about that a little bit, because he has the most. We were going over numbers, and he has 10% of his team who hit Hall of Fame, and my team we had less than 2%. So I think he can speak to.
Let's go over that.
Get into him.
Yeah, so I think early on I wanted to tell everyone how awesome this business was and leave out all the negative side of it.
Yeah.
And then what I started telling people was, I was like, I wrote 500 grand last year, but I traveled a ton. I worked really hard. I worked probably 60, 70 hours a week, and I wasn't really good. But if you work really hard and are willing to go through all the crappy days, this is for you. But if you're going to be someone who, if you go 0 for 15 and curl up in your shower in a ball in the shower and like want to cry, this is not going to be a good fit for you. Like, you should just not even come work with us. So I think I've gotten better at telling people that early on. I'm like, if you can't deal with the negative side, you should go do something else, like get a job. And I think that we've done a better job of not trying to recruit everybody and make it sound like it's all sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. You know, you can make a lot of money, but you have to be willing to go through the ups and downs that come with being someone that owns your own business. So I talked to a lot of people about that early on. Even if they're hired, I'm like, this is going to be up and down, and it's going to be hard. But if you can deal with it, you're going to make a lot of money. But if you're not someone that can stomach the negative side and the risk, this is not a good fit for you.
I always ask this question. I say, if Sean Mike worked with people on your team directly, do you think they would sell more?
Yes,
Definitely.
So then I go, what could we do to be better at getting people to sell more? So what are some things he does?
I think that something he does a really good job of is and better than anyone else, is empowering everyone to believe that they can do it. Like, he talks a lot before I or Jordan were with the company, but like talking to you and Paul, right? He talks about calls all the time about how everyone can sell 10 grand a week, and you guys didn't believe it, but he believed that you guys could all do it, right? And now he does it with everyone that says everyone can write 400 grand a year. And it's a testament, because the first year with the company, right, there was no Hall of Fame producers. My first year, 2018, there was 12, and this year there was 60, because he just all day long goes.
There was 60 Hall of Fame producers.
And yeah, 60 this year. Ed Terrell told me the other day that there was more female producers this year than there were total that hit Hall of Fame than there were total in 2018.
Dude, so 60 people did over 400 grand on their own pin.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the first year that Hall of Fame came out, I think there was like 6 people that did it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So I think, but to answer, that's what he does a really good job of, is just simplifying it. This business is not hard. People fill out a form. We go see them. Anyone can write 400 grand a year if you work 40 hours a week. And I think, like, when I was new, I believed it.
Not micromanaging people? Would you say he micromanages people?
No, like, he just simplifies it and goes, hey, anyone can do this. Get the leads,
and he lets them figure it out.
And then, yeah, gets out of the way. Call me if you need something. Got to go. Bye.
Now, if they don't figure it out, if you're training them and they don't figure it out, do you just say, go, maybe it's not for you, it's not for everybody, or what?
Yeah, I think if I tell people, I'd rather, like, if you stick around at the company and sell a couple grand a month, it doesn't hurt me or FFL, but it hurts you and your family. So if you can't figure out how to write 15, 20 grand a month and you're not happy, you should probably get a job.
Yeah.
And then people either do that or they figure it out, and, you know, the right people will figure it out.
Now, how much time have you guys spent, would you say, with the wrong people?
Early on, a lot.
And was it really frustrating?
Yeah, I wanted everyone to I wanted everyone to feel what it felt like to go write 400 grand a year on your own pen and be financially free, because I understood how easy it was, because I wasn't good at sales and I did it. So I wanted everyone to do it. And I tried to drag everyone to do it. And I wasted a lot of time doing that. And now I've just figured out that the right people will kind of come to you and ask for certain tips, and then they'll figure it out on their own for the most part. They'll watch podcasts like this and figure it out on their own.
So it's kind of like a good way to explain Sean would be he tells everybody the truth, right?
Very direct.
Very direct. And he doesn't go, hey, this is so easy. He just goes, it is easy, but if you put in the work. But you have to put in the work. You think anybody will volunteer to shave their head if they don't hit Hall of Fame? Anybody else?
I'm sure there's someone out there that would.
If anybody's watching and you want to volunteer to shave your head, put it in the comments, and we will sign you up for this. We even got special hair clippers just to shave people's heads.
Can't believe this.
I'll be here. I'll be the hair cutter for people that don't hit Hall of Fame.
All right. So how much easier did it get when you just started telling people the truth? As in, because I remember I used to not want to tell people they had to buy leads. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I think that's natural. Like
in the beginning,
at first, it's just, I didn't come from any business experience. I didn't have a business acumen. So like, it just sounds scary than getting a check,
So I would recruit people, and the very last thing I would tell them, because I didn't want to tell them, is they had to buy leads, and I do it in a really soft way. Like, you don't have to. You can sell you can just sell people,
and I'll kind of help you. And
yeah,
then, and it ends up you waste so much time
beating around the bush.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So when this business became really fun for me, I'd go, hey, you have to spend $500 a week in leads to get 5,000 in premium. You have to spend 1,000 a week in leads to get 1,000 in premium.
So if people didn't have enough money to, like, they're like, I only have $200 to spend on leads, what would you tell them?
I would say, so if they're going to put in work, I would say, okay, go get a bunch of leads. So you have a lot of people to go door knock, call, go crazy. But your first week is either make it or break it. Because if you have your $200 and you don't make a sale, then you're out of business. So let's say you go get 100 $2 instant internet leads that are whatever the 3-month-old ones, right? Or internet leads. Then I'm going to go, okay, you have to take massive action and you have to go make a sale. Because if you make a sale, now you're going to have $1,000. But you have to do it this week. Or you're not going to do really well if you're not investing in leads.
Or you have to go get a job.
Or you have to go get, and dude, I had a job when I started. There's nothing wrong with having a job and working on your days off until you work your way out of a job.
Keeps you hungry.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yeah. Why do you think most managers early on have a hard time telling people, like, if you don't make a sale this week, you're going to go out of business and you're not going to make it work? Like, they're like, it'll be fine.
Well, for me, I never wanted to hurt anybody's feelings, but then I realized I was actually hurting them by not telling them the truth,
You slow them down a little bit. And I think you just, if the people that want it, they'll go door knock 30 doors, they'll have a sale, they'll make $1,000, and
they'll
they're
have
good.
3 or 4 sales.
I'm not above any. That's the thing. Someone said to us the other day, like, I would never sell insurance. Well, I'm not above anything. I'll do, if it pays the right amount, I'll do it. Like, I was never
and
above
helps people.
I was never above anything. So if it was either go out of business or go door knock till 10, I'll go door knock. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
That's the nice thing, is you can work your way out of any situation with a lot of activity, even if you said Monday through Sunday.
And apparently I didn't do enough.
Yeah, you forgot that we'd remember we were going to shave your head. You know whose head I really want to shave is Grady's.
Yeah.
We should definitely do that.
If someone catches Grady ever on your team, then he should get his head shaved.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ever.
He's a good sport. He'll do it.
I don't know, dude. He has nice hair, and he loves his hair. Because we said we were going to shave his head one time if he didn't hit $1 million a month last year, and dude, he hit $1 million a month so fast. He worked like 7 days a week. He was not playing around. He was not shaving his head.
That's great.
All right. So, what have you seen on your team? A new agent, you communicate with them. It's hard work. Is there anything you've done to help get them going fast? Either of you?
I think I think for me, the biggest thing is I let them know the most important thing to do is get good on the phone and book your appointments. And your first 10 appointments, don't worry so much about product or anything like that. Go meet with people who care about them, and I'll help you when you're in the home. And I always tell them, like, Andrew, you're really smart, dude. So you're gonna figure it out really quickly. Because I've tried to learn how to edify and build people up more. So you're really smart. You'll figure it out quick. You're only gonna have to call me for your first 5 or so appointments. And then you'll know what to do. But all I need you to focus on is booking a lot of appointments, and then you're gonna make money when you're out in the field if you have enough activity. So all I'm trying to do is get them to get into the field and get in front of a few clients and see if you can run 20 to 30 appointments, how simple it is and how many checks you'll pick up. And then from there, the biggest thing I used to not do a good job of is I'm like, okay, they made sales, they're good. But then getting them after their first week to put money back into leads, like most of the money they make back into leads, so that they have cash flow forever.
How do you know when to stop working with someone?
For me, it's whenever I feel like it's really difficult and they don't want to take any of the advice I have. And I'll just be like, look, I know I'm young and I don't know much, but I know how to sell insurance at a high level because it's not difficult. And if you're going to do it your own way, I can't help you anymore. And I'm not saying you're fired, but I don't know how to do it the way you're trying to do it. So if you want to do it your own way, I just can't be of any value to you and I can't help you.
Yeah, that brings up a good point. What about someone who has all these ideas of how they can do everything better?
Yeah, I tell them, like, I know this way works, and the company's doing $350 million, $400 million this year in 2020. We did 350 in 2020, right? And so that way obviously works. And if you want to reinvent the wheel, you can do that, but I can't help you and can't be a part of that. So
that's huge to tell people, because people always think they can go figure it out, but they don't realize we've tried and are constantly trying everything.
Mm-hmm. And then I usually point to a new agent.
Now, how many people that are trying to build an agency in the industry, they ignore that. They let them go crazy and they don't say anything. They let him one agent was trying to do his own door knocker campaign, spent $5,000 having these door hangers put on doors. And I'm like, how many sales did you get? 0. Like, dude, but how many people don't bring that up? What do you guys think?
I think probably a lot, because people are so worried about just trying to make a little bit of money off every agent, and they're not focused on the agent making money for their family. Like, I think that's when we started to really grow. I'm like, dude, I just want all these people to do really well and feel what it feels like to have some financial freedom and to make money and be able to do whatever they want to do for their family. And I think when my focus changed to that, then I stopped trying to just appease everyone to keep them around, because early on I wanted them to quit.
You're not trying to make them happy to keep them around. You're trying to help them make money for their family.
Right.
Because there's a huge difference there, dude. And I used to do the same exact thing. I'm like, I don't want this guy to quit, so I'm not going to be mean to him. I'm going to let him. He's trying to create his own leads and do all this stuff. He's spending all his time doing that. He's not selling anything, but I'm not going to say nothing when we know we've seen it hundreds of times that it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because it's like when you're in the field too, it's so much different when you're just trying to serve and help families, right? You all of a sudden sell a lot more insurance. And that's the biggest parallel I drew when building, because they
now you have to tell people the truth though when you're with them. Sometimes you
right.
can't just let them do whatever they want. You have to go, you can't do that. You're not going to have coverage. This is what it's going to look like for your family. You're going to go down this road. You're not trying to be their friend and go to a barbecue anymore, which I was trying to be their friend and get invited to the family barbecue when I first started. And then they'd go, yeah, but we don't want any insurance. Same thing with agents, right?
Or cancel or whatever. I think they always cancel on their friends. I think you have to be like, so with the business and agents and it being about their why, like once I started cash flowing 20 grand a month or 30 grand a month, and I had that financial freedom, I literally, it changed my life so much that I just wanted everybody to have that. Like I just wanted, because I used to make like $700 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally I just want it so bad for everybody else. So sometimes we take it a little bit easy or too soft on people. So we just have to adapt and get better.
Yeah, but that's a good point. The client, agent, it's the same thing with the customer, and the same thing with an agent. And when you're trying to be nice and be their friend, they're not buying and they're not getting helped. When you're being when you're trying to help them, sometimes you got to tell them the truth, realistically, how fast do you think somebody can go out and write 40K in a month? Let's say 20K in a month. They just get their license today.
Month 2. There's no reason. First month, 15 grand. They should be at 20 grand second month if they work 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I think if you can get someone to book 30 appointments a week, they can do it their first month. Like we had an agent, one of my friends I went to college with, wrote 25 grand his first month. And all he did, because I told him, I'm like, dude, if you just trust me and understand that I'm trying to help you and just do whatever I say, even if it doesn't make sense, I'm going to help you go make a bunch of money. And all he did was just book a lot of appointments, go in the field. He called me the other day and he's hiring a bunch of people now. And Jordan heard it and he goes, I just don't even know what product to write, but I wrote 25 grand that last month and I deposited $22,000 in my bank account. And I don't even know what I'm doing. But all he did was just, he gets to the office at 7:30, starts dialing, makes like 500 dials a day and books 30 appointments a week. So, and he doesn't even like, there's times where he only closes, 7 out of 30 appointments a week, but he writes 20 grand his first month and deposits $22,000.
Yeah.
So I think anyone can do it if you have a high enough activity and are willing to just be coached through the process and trust whoever you're working with.
Dude, how many people out there that are not licensed do you think would crush this opportunity?
So many.
A lot. Yeah. Big. So if you're not licensed, call us. Call Family First Life, reach out to somebody, and it's super easy to get licensed and get started. All right, so why don't we finish shaving Jordan's head and see what he looks like?
All right.
Man.
Dude, I've been waiting for this.
Right, your head is a little bit uneven.
Oh my gosh. Hall of Fame agency this year.
Or
You can shave it again. Swear.
With the razor
Alright.
this time.
We need a super Hall of Fame, a 10 million agencies Hall of Fame, right?
yeah. Now
Wow.
we got to get the razor though, because we're gonna bick your head.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, gentle.
Looks good.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. There we go.
Grateful to be in business with you guys.
Hey Zach, what are you gonna hit this year?
By the end of the year, we're going to be doing $4 million a month as a team.
And if you're not, we can shave your head.
Yeah. Whatever.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in too. We'll be over 4.
You can shave my eyebrows off too.
Damn.
We're hitting 4
What are
million
you
a month.
doing now?
We did $1 million in December.
So you're saying you're gonna grow to 4 million a month.
That's our drop dead. The goal is like
Drop dead, or we can shave your eyebrows and your hair.
yeah, all of it. I'm in. We're
You
definitely
too?
hitting it though.
We'll be at 4 million.
Eyebrows
and
too?
Yeah.
Oh, he hesitated.
500 agents, writing agents, and 4 million a month by December.
All right. Well, hey, one good lesson is I like the hair thing, because if you don't hit your goal that you say you're gonna hit, you have a consequence.
Dude, Sean, I remember.
And you don't like being bald.
Dude, this is horrible. I can't even believe this. But I'm just.
It doesn't look that bad. Wait till we show the picture after we completely shave it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for sharing, Jordan. Thank you for being a man of your word.
Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate you.